Greetings, we greet you, lovely ones. We come to you tonight with a message to be the light, to connect with your inner light, with your sun, and expand upon the light. For there is a light which cannot be destroyed. There is an inner fire which can never be extinguished. There is a love which is eternal, and this is where loved ones, your loved ones in spirit reside. Have you ever pondered where the eternal existence is? This we wish you to expand upon and to experience tonight, as we raise the veils and we allow you to communicate. Be like a lighthouse. No matter what storm you are faced with, be strong and be in light. Yes, you are all different. And yet, yes, you are all blessed. Be strong and shine the light and the true ultimate love in truth and higher understanding. We are at your service. You may commence with your first question.
Okay, I'll ask the first question. Are we going to experience the pure love reality on this planet? And when? And what more do we need to do for this?
We ask you to remember the present within your present. For the present is the now, and there is a gift in the now. There is the pure ultimate love in every moment of your lives, of your understanding. The jigsaw puzzle is always complete, and yet what you choose to focus on, your perspective, will shape your reality whilst you are on earth. You may be familiar with the effect of free will on your planet. And the free will is one reason you have come to earth, to remember who you are, to connect with the ultimate unconditional love that you eternally are. It is not about when, it is more about how. How to infuse every moment of your perceptive consciousness into your reality. For example, if you climb a mountain, you have a higher perspective. You can see the valley, the trees, the houses, the people. And yet when you are in a cave at the bottom of the mountain, you may only see darkness. Yes, there are contrasts on your planet and on your realm of existence. And yet, it is just like the flavor in a food. You can add salt, but too much salt will kill you. And yet salt can be purifying. Salt can be part of the ocean. And yet your true essence is light, is ultimate love. Where to find this? You find this within your inner heart, within your inner sun. You find this by tuning in to your eternal self, by letting go of all the old past that no longer serves you. For the present within your present is the eternal now. There is so much love in the world, and yet there is so much resistance to love. That is why wars happen. That is why arguments happen. Everyone must accept their divine ultimate self, their eternal self, their God self. This God self to recognize in every being, in every consciousness, regardless of the illusions, the judgments, and the fears. Is this clear?
Yes, thank you.
You are welcome.
What is the secret of balance?
We rejoice and laugh with you, for when you seek equilibrium, true balance in your lives, in your consciousness, it is like being in a circus and walking along the tightrope. Balance is about keeping that higher perspective and yet not being disturbed by the external, outside illusions. For you must keep your focus to God, to Allah, to Source, to angels. Call it what you may, and yet feel it within your eternal heart. Balance is about not being affected. We wish to remind you about our opening words, to be like a lighthouse, undisturbed by the storms of life. When there is a tidal wave, to serve that wave in majesty and deep gratitude. For even a challenge in your life is about coming to the balance. Just like food, just like your life day to day. Balance is about finding what best suits you personally, and yet you in divine unification with the eternal oneness. To make things more simple for you to remember, balance is about being like free from time and yet like a clock, tick-tock, tick-tock, never needing to change because you have your focus on the eternal love. Even when you are confronted with challenges, with pressures, with joyful times, with blissful times, to keep your focus, to keep your perspective from the higher, viewing down and knowing the higher cause of everything that occurs to you. We are not saying any being on earth is perfect, and yet we are saying every being on earth is perfect. That is what we wish you to remember. Tolerance, forgiveness, and higher understanding are only granted when one learns to experience unwavering bliss. The bliss, the happiness, the love that is not affected by external situations. That is when one becomes able to feel and to experience without needing to. It is about realizing that you are blessed just by being. When you let go of pressures, of stress, of challenges, you are able to emanate your true love, your true presence in a compassionate and deep way. That is part of you. That is eternal. We ask for you to remember what part of you is eternal. Is it this body, the clothes? No. That dies. That goes back to where it has been borrowed from. For your body has been borrowed. Your money is a gift for you to explore, to expand upon, to use your free will. And yet money is not eternal. Is it your organs? No. Is it your emotion? No. For emotion is often a catalyst in what drives you to your desires, to your choices in life. And yet your true eternal nature is the unconditional love that strives for balance, that craves balance. It doesn't crave any outside situation. It knows that external situations are there for pleasure, for enjoyment, for self-expression and learning. And yet your eternal self is that which can never be destroyed and never be broken. So in striving for balance, we ask you to remember your personal situations and yet to go beyond limits and yet to do the best you can with every moment you have. For you are really very blessed. There are many beings of consciousness that love to observe what you are experiencing and would love to come to earth. But they are not that powerful yet. For there are stages in the evolution of your consciousness. To come to earth means you are chosen. You are the chosen ones. And it is your responsibility to practice equilibrium and balance in your daily lives so that you will not have to be reborn and you can keep progressing. For the higher up the mountain you are, the better the picture you see. Although there is no hierarchy, every being is as precious as another. The more you see, seeing the unseen, the more balance and harmony you will experience in your consciousness. Just like in music, when there is a balance, there is an orchestrated harmony which delights every consciousness which is confronted with it. And yet when there is horrific music that makes one feel agitated, obviously there is a lack of balance. So we ask you to remember to be an instrument for Source, for God, for your eternal nature. This will not only purify you, but this will bring harmony into your lives and consciousness. Through your free will, you may also experience consciousness of balance. For just as a chef knows how to balance the ingredients, this is what you must do to balance your emotions. For emotions are the ingredients of the recipe of your soul on earth. We ask you to fine-tune yourselves according to the harmony and music which you wish to experience. In non-judgment we remind you this. But tick-tock, tick-tock, every precious moment is your creation. For you are one. Does this make sense? Thank you, and thank you for your question.
What is the rule for life?
We come to you from Chief Tribe, and we give you our lessons from what we learnt on earth. The lessons and the rules are profound and yet simple. When you are connected to the eternal, unconditional love within yourself and every being, you are aware of the infinite, interconnected sacredness of every moment. Life, not just physical life, life, existence, eternal existence. One of the rules is, do unto yourself as you would do to another as you would do unto yourself. Just like a jigsaw puzzle, the rule of life is to understand the interconnected harmony and to expand upon it in love, not just in material love, but in the ultimate love where everything is divine. The rule for life is to know you will always be a success. You can have no failure, for you are always perfect. Yes, there are things to experience, to journey along, should we say. And yet, it is like a movie. You can change the channel. Change it anytime you wish. The rule for life is vibrational frequency. Using your instrument to bring love and light to every being you encounter. To let go of judgments. Let go of judgments to yourself. When you were a baby, you were so pure. When you get older, you have conditioning. I am this, I am that. In a child's eyes, everything is sacred. Even if it's a bird that's fallen from a tree, how precious. A child understands that every moment is sacred. The rule for life is expanding upon your eternal sacredness in ultimate love. To forgive yourselves to forgive each other, to forgive everything. For everything is alchemy. One of the purposes of your life is alchemy. Transforming your life into gold. Your life is gold, golden. When you know this, you will be living the truth in love and warmth and integrity, authentic integrity. Next question, please.
Why does everyone in my family die so early? And why do I have to be so alone?
Wait 1 minute, please, while we talk to your spirit guides and we access your Akashic records and soul contracts. In your soul contracts, you agree to the people, the dynamics, the situations, and the experiences you will encounter on earth before you are born. Indeed, you choose your challenges, you choose your parents, you choose your body, your illnesses, your emotions, and your lessons. Why do you make those decisions? You make those decisions so your spirit, your soul, can grow in higher understanding and help your soul family and the collective good, God, source, ultimate reality. There are no mistakes. We feel your tears. We feel your prayers. But more than feeling, we are with you every step of the way. We wish to remind you that there is no death. Even a baby in spirit, there is no death. Even a grandfather in spirit, there is no death. For we are always with you. We are the breath. When you transition into the next world, you will lose a few grams, maybe 2 grams of weight. Some people 18 grams of weight. What is this weight? It is the breath flying with the spirit and the soul and your eternal nature. In your personal family, your personal dynamics, you chose your lessons. You chose the lesson of abandonment. Yes, you chose what it feels like to be abandoned. Although there are thousands of people around you, you can feel alone. Why is this? This is to realize oneness, the interconnectedness. It is to understand free will. Indeed, Many of your family depart from this earthly realm.